I'm about to share with you 5 reasons why you should invest in commercial real estate. My name's Kavita Korpatia and I'm a licensed real estate broker and an investor of commercial properties. In this video, I'll give you 5 reasons why I think commercial real estate is the better investment than investing in houses. Watch till the end of the video for the number 1 reason why commercial real estate is the best investment. Let's start with number 5. Long-term tenants. Commercial tenants generally sign long-term leases that run 3 to 5 years long at minimum. On top of that, the tenants frequently renew their leases and end up staying for an additional 3 to 5 years because it's not easy to move a business to a new location, especially when a tenant has built up clientele and their customers are used to coming to your property. Therefore, the tenant turnover is limited, which means less headache for you in having to find a new tenant each time a lease expires. Number 4, rent increases. In these long-term leases, which are typically 3 to 5 years long at minimum, the rent doesn't stay the same. It'll increase each year. These rent increases are generally based on a percentage. It can be based on the consumer price index increase, or it can be a fixed percentage increase each year. It's whatever increase you as the landlord and the tenant have agreed on in the lease agreement. Number 3, limited services. Your services as a landlord range from very limited to almost none at all. Many times, your responsibilities as a landlord is limited to keeping the common areas clean and accessible, the roof repaired, and the structure in good condition. And in some instances, even that's not your responsibility. The tenant takes care of the roof, the structure, the outside, and the inside of your property. So why wouldn't you invest in commercial real estate? I can tell you that life is good as a commercial property owner. Here's another great reason why commercial is the best. Number 2, pass-throughs. Commercial leases have what's called pass-throughs. Expenses such as property taxes, property insurance, landscaping, lighting, repairs and maintenance, even property management services, and any other expenses associated with your property can be passed through to the tenants on top of their agreed rent. This means any increase in your expenses are absorbed by the tenant and not you. How much gets passed through and which items get passed through can vary depending on the type of lease agreement or whatever's negotiated between the landlord and the tenant. And now for the number 1 and best reason why you should invest in commercial real estate is appreciation. Your income generating commercial property is like a business. As the rent continues to increase each year, so does your income, which means the value of the property continues to increase. Let's say you bought your property that generated an annual net income of $50,000 with a 6% cap rate at a sales price of about $833,000. If your net income increases to $70,000 annually under your ownership, then at the same 6% cap rate, your property value increases to $1,083,000. That's an increase of $250,000. And if under your ownership, the leases are now longer and stronger with, let's say, more franchise or national brand tenants occupying your building, you can most likely offer the building at a lower return to a future buyer to, let's say, 5.75% cap rate, which would now make the property worth roughly $1,217,000. That's an almost $400,000 increase. You can either do a cash out refinance and use the additional equity to put a down payment on another property, or you can sell this property and do a 1031 exchange, avoid capital gains, and reinvest in a larger property. There are lots of opportunities to increase your wealth in real estate in general, but commercial real estate offers more opportunities to be savvy with your money. I hope I gave you plenty of good reasons to invest in commercial real estate. Please like this video if you found it to be useful, and please follow us for more future videos. See you next time.